What's up, everybody? It's your girl Birdie back with the long-awaited, much-anticipated Question Time Volume 5 or 7 or 6. I don't remember. I didn't check before I started. Regardless, we're back with another episode of A Question Time. I am so excited. Finally, I know, I'm sorry. It's been too long. Things have been a little bit wild and crazy, but it's all relaxed. No, it hasn't calmed down at all. I'm lying. Nothing has calmed down, but I carved out some time for you today. The questions that are inside of this penguin, this handy dandy penguin, don't forget the penguin. ASMR penguin. ASMR penguin. Don't forget our penguin that's holding all of our questions. I haven't added any of the most recent ones to him, so I apologize if you've asked questions very, very recently. These are still the ones from before, from like months ago that I never got to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bury my head inside of here. Question number 1. There's still so many questions in here, guys. It's fine. Like, don't worry about it. Okay, question number 1. One of these. Great. This question is from Mild Krat. If a tree falls in the woods, but the only person who would be there to hear it is crushed to death by it, doesn't make a sound, did they hear it? So, this is a 2-part question. The first part I will answer very clearly. Yes, it made a damn sound. Okay, now, the real one to ponder is, did he hear it? Yes, I do believe they would hear it. At least the initial cracking, tumbling, because it would be right up in their ear holes. Once they had been crushed to death, they would cease to hear anything about the tree or from the tree. So they might miss the last few rustlings of the leaves and stuff. But initially, yes, they would hear it. Next question. Woo. Guys, I want to start an ASMR channel. Would this be a good trigger? Oh no. So many questions fell out. It's fine. I got it. Okay. Question number 2. Ooh, when are you ever going to have a kitty stream? And that's from Darkman. Listen, for my purposes, it's just a little bit too much to deal with at one time to have the dogs and the cats, not because they're gonna eat each other or anything. The problem is that when one of the cats wants to be in my lap, and then one of the dogs wants to come sniff her, and then they want to play, and then the cat's meowing, and then the dog's growling. Dova, when she wants to play, she'll start yipping to say, hey, I want to play with you. And it would just be too much trouble. Now, what I have done in the past is left all the dogs downstairs and then brought like Jezebel upstairs with me. The only problem with that though is that they really just like to stay in my lap and you guys don't get to see them. I'm trying to give you guys better content, something to look at besides my stupid face while I play games. But hey, if you want a cat only stream, let me know. I'm happy to bring Jezebel and maybe Lily up to the stream room. Gypsy won't. She'll stay in the pantry. She hates everything. But the other 2 will. All right, guys, question number 3. Oh, this is another question from Mild Kratz. Is philosophy a dead art, or does it just look different than it used to? It's actually a fascinating question. I definitely do not believe that philosophy is a dead art, but I really don't know that it looks that different. Most of the people that are out philosophizing, is that philosophizing? Is that the right word? People that are a little bit out there, that's not that different from way back when. The philosophical minds of our world tend to seem a little kookier, if you will, and now they're just called hippies. Question number 4. This is from Bernsey. Is it possible for you to enjoy yourself even more while answering these questions? I do really, really, really love doing these question times. You guys ask the most ridiculous questions, but then also some really poignant questions. I guess the only way to enjoy it more is to have some more of this beverage. Question number 5. Did I not? Oh no, I didn't put the person on it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Credit goes to whoever asked this question, though I don't know who it is because I didn't put it on the slip of paper. This question says, if you can interview anyone living or dead, who would it be and what would you ask them? Fuck. That was so hard. Now interview them. So not like have dinner with them, like if I could just sit down and interview them. Oh man. That's a really good question. I mean, it's really easy to pick someone cliche, like Obama. But I'm trying to think about something that would be really personal to me. I would say that based on my current interests and the things that I really want to get more involved in and the things that I really care about right now, I would want to interview Holly Conrad. And if you don't know her, she plays a lot of D&D online. She's on Dice Camera Action or the Waffle Crew. She plays Strix. She was the first character that I felt really like personally connected to, that being Strix, who's just a mess. Just an adorable, precious mess, and I relate. She's also really open and honest about mental health issues that she's dealing with. I guess what I would ask her is just how she's been able to balance out that day-to-day struggle of depression and anxiety and things like that, and to balance that out with being a public figure, with really putting yourself out there. I personally struggle with mental health issues on a daily basis, and it's really cool to see someone else doing all the things that I love unabashedly while they're dealing with the same types of struggles. So I would love to talk to her and pick her brain on that type of thing. Does that make sense? Sure. We're on number 6. Let's see. That was a good question, whoever asked it. Pepsi or Coke, no in between, gotta choose from Magoo. I absolutely 100% would never in a million years choose Pepsi. I do not like Pepsi. I would actually go with Diet Dr. Pepper any day over both of those. The very last question of this question time video will be, dun, 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 dun. Oh shit, I already see. It's another question from Mild Kratz, man. This is all about you today. Do you believe in ghosts, or are you an uncool nerd? Well, I'm definitely an uncool nerd, but that doesn't have much to do with the ghost thing. So as far as ghosts go, I personally don't believe in a Casper the Ghost kind of a situation. However, I do believe in energy. At our core, we are energy, and energy can either be created or destroyed. Energy just dissipates and changes. So when we die, I know that our energetic being goes out into the world, right? And I would think, I'm no expert, but in my mind, you know, 99.9999% of the time, that dispersal of energy occurs properly. Is it possible that sometimes that energy stays more well-formed than it would otherwise? Maybe. It could be possible. I don't think it's impossible, but like I said, I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. Are there experts? That's it. That's all the questions. That was a question time video. Are you happy now? Are you satisfied? Have you gotten what your little hearts desire? I sure hope so, because you know I'm just here to make you happy. That's all. You know why? Because you make me happy. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out, for requesting these videos, for being patient with me over all these many months, and I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye!